back to another night talk. So give me a touch. Friends, family. Do you really need them? That's tonight's topic. First of all, we're under the impression that we need friends. Best friends for life, or my ride or die, my rod and all this stuff. I'm gonna say one thing, you don't need friends. As a matter of fact, you're better off without friends. If you're looking to grow in life and be more and do more, you need somebody that you're competing with. There's nothing wrong with competition. You need somebody to rival. And sometimes the people we're surrounded by might not be going in the right direction. They might be doing the bad or doing the wrong, but we still cling to that relationship and we still hold on to a friendship. Why? Because you've been friends for years and you're going to be fake if you just decide that you don't want to be around them no more. It's for your betterment. It's for self-betterment. If the people you're surrounded by don't want nothing in life, then most likely you're going to come out with the same mindset. If you can find people that has a drive, that wants something, that's working hard for something, if those are the people you're surrounded by, then be my guest, be surrounded by them. But if your only goal is with your friends every week, every Friday they're hitting you up, oh let's go get a drink, or let's do this, let's spend some money. You know for a fact you've been saving for this or saving for that, but because your friends ask you, you're still gonna do it. It's these little things that hold us back in life that we're overlooking. Family's another thing. We think because we're tied through blood that you have to, if they're tearing you down emotionally, oh yeah, they're my family, I can't do anything. You can cut all those ties loose. You don't need none of them. You don't have to feel that because it's a family tie, or you've been friends with him or you've been friends with her for 5 years or 10 years, that you still have to just be there for them even when they're doing a lot of dumb stuff. You can do what you want to do in life, progress. You're not going to progress when you're surrounded by people who are doing no good.
For the family thing, I agree, but that's because of personal reasons also. I have a large family. My mom had 10 kids, and then my dad had like another set. So I grew up with like 20 siblings. I only talked to less than maybe like I talked to like a good half. That's just about it. I don't talk to everybody. That's for personal reasons. I feel like you're a toxic family member and you're not helping me emotionally, financially. But if any type of way you're like not helping me, and if it's going even worse, you're like bringing me down in a certain way, I don't think you should. I don't believe in that whole blood thing because that's not true. And most people know it's not true. Some people still decide to talk to that family member or deal with that person. I'd rather just cut off connection fully. Because once I'm done with somebody, I'm honestly just done with somebody and there's really no going back for me. Friends-wise though, I don't know if it's because I'm more social than Ray. And I have not even like a large friend group. I have a good amount of friends that I talk to. I think friends are important. I think good family members are important. I feel like just reliable people who love you and care for you is important. So I don't think you should go through life with a mentality like, I don't need this and that. But that's just in my opinion. I don't think you agree with me.
I've been the one that had a large group of friends.
Were they good friends?
And the competing in my head, because as I said before, competing is not bad. Competition is good. But the competing that was going on in my head and with all of us, everybody just wanted to look better. Everybody wanted to wear a nicer pair of shoes. Everybody wanted to dress better. So you'd work all your money, and your money would go to trying to impress people. I worked with people who I also felt that, because they wore a lot of expensive clothes, and I felt that I should have, that's probably just weak on my part, mentally, because I'll admit that I'm mentally weak. If I see somebody smoking, I'm the type of person that I'm just gonna get that build up, that feeling inside that I'm gonna want to smoke. If I see somebody drinking, that's just the type of person I am. So I'm just trying to work, knowing the type of person I'm just trying to work with it. So I refuse to surround myself with people who try to tear me down mentally. Because you can tear a person down mentally with the little things you say and might think it's a joke. If you're gonna say something and just say, oh, I'm just joking, or I was just messing around, I don't play that. We don't do that. It's either you say something or you don't say something. Don't say something and say, oh, I was joking. Or you start laughing. Because that tears people. People don't realize it. And people might actually stand around and look at me, watch this video and look at me and say, oh, he's just weak or he's just dumb. It's going to come around back to this. I'm not saying that it's wrong to buy Jordans. But do you realize that you want it as soon as it comes out? Why do you want it as soon as it comes out? Because you want to be the first one to have it. Out of a group of people. Because you're trying to impress people. Out of your friends, you want to be the first one to have it. What I'm saying is, none of that is necessary. If you're surrounded by people, especially family members should not tear you down mentally. And they can do that in the littlest things and the simplest ways. But they do not need to do it. And if you speak about it to them and you address it, and they don't make a change in it, cut that tie loose, because you're not obliged to nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not obliged to anybody. You can cut a person off and keep going. You're not going to die. Another thing with men is, with friends, male friends, they'll see a female that they like, and they'll turn around and they'll start dissing one of their friends in front of that female to bring themselves up so they can look like the bigger person, to try to get that female. This is something that I've seen.
Boys are different though.
They tear themselves down just so they can impress somebody. You don't need to be surrounded by people. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself. And that's a fault that humans have. We don't want to be lonely. We want to have people around us that we think love us. Not because they're family, that don't mean they love you. Not because it's a blood relative, that don't mean nothing. Not because a person posts on social media and says, oh, that's my rod. You don't know what the hell they thinking in their head. And have you ever realized that female relationships, friendships, don't last as long? Have you noticed that? This month you'll see they're the best of friends, and then the next they fight over some little things that don't even make sense. You never know what a person's thinking in their head, what they have planned. Keep people at a distance.
There's some really good people though, so
I'm not saying she's wrong.
I know I'm a good friend to the people I consider friends. I know they're good friends to me. I don't think I keep friendships that aren't benefiting me personally.
And benefiting doesn't have to mean financially.
Yeah, because I don't ask.
It's just emotional benefit. You need people around that's gonna be like, you're doing good, you need to keep this up. Like when we make these videos, people are like, that's good, keep it up, keep them coming, you know what I'm saying?
They support
people that
you.
Don't, exactly.
Lift you up. My friends be hyping these videos up though. Be like, okay, Miss Kelly. I watch your video. I have good friends. You have a few.
I have a couple good friends.
A couple good friends. That's all I'm gonna
Everybody
say.
else, you keep them at a distance.
You have a couple good friends.
You don't have to be open to let everybody in. Having a lot of friends doesn't make you a better person. That means you're a suck up.
Having what?
Having like a larger group of
That's
friends.
not true though. Because what if you're likable? I'm a likable person.
You can't be likable to every single person.
I'm a likable person. Most people don't dislike me. And it's not because I try, it's just because you try to give out the energy that you want to receive. So you just be a good, nice person. And people will like you mostly off of that alone.
Alright.
No, but I honestly think friends is important. I think family is so important. Because Lord knows, I don't know where I would be or what I would be doing if I didn't have like my mom and my sisters and a few of my brothers. And that's important stuff. If I was around only the toxic people that was in my family, Lord knows, Lord just knows it wouldn't be no good situation for me.
Just be depressed 24/7 because these people are just constantly taking jabs at you and thinking that it's okay because guess what, your family. Yeah. Oh, she know I don't mean it.
And words really do hurt more than actions. That's why they always say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. They made that because they know words hurt. They know that it's like painful. Wounds heal, but like mental scars,
I'm just
Those
saying.
take a lot longer to fix if you even get to fully treat them. Anyways, you don't have to cling to toxic family members and friends. Don't try to be with anybody that tries to bring you down, even if it's like they're trying to do it low key.
Or as a little joke.
Yeah.
Or they're just
Because
playing.
there's always a little bit of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Most times.
Definitely. So don't be scared to cut that off. Or that person don't hear from you anymore. That's okay. That's fine. Don't apologize to anybody for wanting to be you.
But don't be a jackass.
Comfortable with yourself. Yeah, don't go on towards me and talking about, oh, I'm cutting you off or not. That just ease your way out of it. Don't be extra. That's how y'all start problems.
Alright guys, see you next Thursday night, 9 p.m. for Night Talk.